Hello, my lovelies. I'm Ginny O, the author with no last name. And this is another episode of Big Farm Story, the farm game with a story put out by Good Game Studios. Now, last time in Big Farm Story, we made yet again more progress towards hopefully finding Grandpa. Including, finding out that Benny is just not like Wolf. And that our pickaxe was not sharp enough to get the rock at the cave that we're going to use to go up the mountain to hopefully find Grandpa. Just so many troubles. So we need to bring some iron ore to Owen. Lydia wanted some feathers from the geese. And I actually fertilized my apple trees here in order to get some apples for the market. Because we can get some pretty decent rewards if we give up some apples. Alright, so we're going to harvest these apples, and funny to think our entire understanding of modern physics came from an apple falling on Newton's head. Yes and no. It's a cute story, but we also can thank the Muslims for that. Now, our understanding of physics. Just because we want history to be Eurocentric, it's not, actually. Okay, so how do we get to these trees fertilized? Well, I had 20 fertilizer to hand, so I was able to do the apple trees. But for each tree, you need a certain amount of fertilizer to start it, and you need to have bought its little sticker from the registration. So Levi wants cherries. He wants them in the next 2 days. He's not going to get that, but I want to just show you how you can unlock the trees. Here we go. Simple as that. And then I can go over here and use my eggs to make more fertilizer to get the other tree done. And you want to do this with the eggs because it's just way too expensive otherwise. And at least you give something to do with the eggs other than make omelets. Now here in the river we also have some fishing traps, and they don't tell you again how to do this. So we're going to click on the fishing trap, and it's going to give us a little hammer symbol, and as long as we have our fishing in this river, we can use 10 branches, 5 plant fibers, and a worm, and I have lots of worms, which is why I'm doing this, to unlock the fishing trap. There, now in a day or two, we will be able to come and just grab fish out of the fishing trap rather than trying to fish them out ourselves. So there are there's 2 on the river here. And there's more elsewhere, but we have to go buy those fishing licenses from Pike and Grunt. And, I just have not had, we haven't had the time or the reason. Now we can pick up branches again to, if we need them. So let's go give the feathers to Lydia. I cannot remember, I don't know if there's anything after these feathers for Lydia or not. So we've already started sewing the ripped pillowcases. Now just the feathers are missing. Here you go. This is wonderful, truly, Jenny. Please take this small token of gratitude. So 260 coins and a planter. Thank you. Now we can put this on a small decoration points in our farm, which, I'd have to probably clean up. So we need to progress in the story so we can go talk to Owen. All these little side quests. Sending us everywhere. Hey, Owen.
Hey.
Can I help you? About the pickaxe. You found enough iron ore? Yes, I did. Yes, the tip about Mole Island was great. Alright, give me a few moments. Here you go. Thanks, Owen. I'll head over to the cave entrance immediately. So we can go open up the cave now. And just make sure there's nothing else here about upgrading our... So if we want to improve our axe, we need 20 ore. So iron ore. But now we can actually get iron ore from iron... from iron stones because we have an improved pickaxe. I mean, if we want to improve our axe, our wood cutting axe, we can do that. So running through the rain. Oh, right. So let's make sure. Shoot, Mo. Go bring us money. Alright, here we are. Let's go after this with our pickaxe.
Oh.
Jenny, what do you think you're doing? I'm opening the cave.
Oh.
Without me, this will be the scoop for my newspaper. As if everything is about your paper, Rita. I mean, what Rita meant to say is we're happy we got here on time. Alright, so I can break these rocks now? Yes, this is so exciting! A real grand opening of a cave. Ah, go on. 3. Can you hurry it up a bit? Rita, just a tad. You could help with it. Oh, no. I've had enough pickaxe experience for a while, says Rita. Besides, I've got to write everything down. 1, 2, 3. I see a hole. 4, 5. And it's down. Whee! It's open. Well done, Ginny, says Nathan. But wait a moment before you head in. We shouldn't enter the cave until all the preparations are finished. I can with your reading. I guess it'll give Benny time to finish my lamp. Actually, maybe you could ask Benny about the status, Jenny. I mean, if it's important. Very important, and I need to get more material for my documentation. Alright, I'll check on the lamp with Benny. So here we are. We have now leveled up a bit. Get a instruction token. Oh. Alright, back to Benny. To get a construction token. Or to get a... find out about a lamp. Why? I don't like the sound of this. Do you not like the sound of this? It's just one thing after another. You think they would make a little list and... Ding, ding, ding. Oh. Well, we can go through the shepherds this time. I guess it's not really fair that nobody else was there, you know? Ding dong. Honey. Alright. They're working on a door now. Betty, Rita sent me. What? Rita, the journalist? Oh, yes, I know, Rita. Sorry, Ginny, there's just so much to do. Rita wanted this lamp, right? I haven't had the time to work on it at all. And likely won't have any. Could you maybe help me with this? Of course. What do I have to do? I made a blueprint for it. It must be lying around here somewhere. You should be able to craft this lamp at your workbench. It's really nice of you to help me with this. Oh, well, that was pretty easy to find. Ah, found it. This must be the blueprint. Blueprint Benny mentioned. Looks doable. I can craft this at my workbench. Craft one simple lantern. Well, let's hope we have everything. Let's all be doing some fast, pausing. And I changed up the walls a little bit. Yes, I put in the olive walls and put down some darker laminate and put some bricks facing in the storage crafting area. Much better. Alright, so we have small iron parts and a simple lantern. So what does the simple lantern do? It needs 2 small iron parts and 1 wooden plank. So we can craft 2 wooden planks out of 1 log. Hooray! Arrgh, I must have furniture, eh? How else can you tell someone to walk the plank? Not quite what that means, but anyway. And then the small iron parts. We need how many of them? Did we need 2? Because we only get 1 out of 1. So we need 2 small iron parts. So it's a good thing we have a little bit extra iron here. Yes. There we go. The 2 iron parts. Hooray! Even the smallest piece can make the big difference, says Owen. And then we can create this lamp. Rita. A light in the dark for very little cost. A flickering warmth to ward off the frost. So we can talk. Now we can just go back to Rita. I think somebody would have mentioned this earlier. So let's send the apples. You could have said. Man. Oh, not far enough. I'm upstairs. Oh, now we have a camera set up. So, and a bunch of backpacks. Whoa. As ready as can be. That's Nathan. Where's Rita? Where did Rita go? What? Wait. Rita was... You're kidding me. Alright. There's this piece of paper. It's been bugging me. Breakfast in bed. Should probably ask for some help cooking. Chocolate with liqueur. Bath bombs with her favorite scents. I think Lydia can help me out. Wooden box shaped like a heart with romantic notes inside. A photo frame. Need to carve hearts into it. Well, that sounds like a very romantic list. And it sounds like it would be from Owen for Amelia? I mean, that seems like the thing Owen would do. Lots of hearts. You could make it, like a little key. Why? Okay. She was out there at the cave, and she wanted the lantern. She had me go talk to Benny, and here she is, all the way back to talk. Rita! What's this? The lamp you asked Benny to make? I asked for a lamp where I can have my hands free, not for such an old-fashioned lantern. This looks so heavy that I might need both my hands instead of no hands. Oh, maybe I took the wrong blueprint. Maybe you weren't clear enough when you ordered it. I think it fits perfectly with our expedition. Maybe I clicked the wrong route. Understandable. Benny could have made more order in his blueprint chaos. Don't worry. Doesn't matter anyway. I found an old flashlight that I can clip to my shoulder. So what do we do with this lantern? You can keep it. Might be a nice decoration. Let's meet later at the cave. I hope the wait will be over soon. Well, we're as ready as we can be. But it's getting late, so I think we better go back home, take a nap, and start this in the morning. Good griefola. Come on, folks. How late. Were you specific enough when you told him this? No? Okay. Maybe we can find Grandpa now. And I think this is a decoration you can put on the floor. Yes, it's a small decoration you can put on the floor. I mean, I don't know how you feel about that. So... all the features. Ding, 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 ding. All the farm chores. Oh, now he's level 2! Yay! And if we sold him, we'd get more money. That's not precisely what we want. We want care tokens. Feed the chicken. Okay, we can pick up our fertilizer. Unlock the other cherry tree. Milk the cow and grab this wool. Because you never know what you're gonna eat. And then pet the cow. Sheep, sheep, sheep! Alright. Oh, the farm chores are done. We can go get Grandpa. Hopefully. Ugh. What a thing. How long have we been doing this? Just dragging it out and dragging it out. Alright, Nathan. We are ready. Oh, hello. Is there anything I can do for you? You're ready? Great. Let's wait for the others to arrive. Alright, everyone for the expedition is here and ready. Definitely. Let's get this thing started. As ready as can be. Oh yeah, let's go! All prepared and ready. I feel like I'm in kindergarten. Can we finally go, please? Thank you, Rita. It's like roll call. Excellent. Stay safe in there. No heroics. Come back healthy. Have fun. So we have a bunch of helmets here, some rope, our backpack, a camera. Wow, it's so dark in here. Oh, my foot. Where are the lamps? Ugh, was that a fish? Don't panic. Here's some light. What the? Wait, is that? What? You're back already? What happened? You're not gonna believe this. What is it? There's an elevator in there. What? It looks functional, too. Where does it lead? Right up to the mountains, it seems. We did all this for nothing. Well, we learned quite a bit while doing it, right? Rita, yeah, we learned that checking the cave first would have helped. All that work for nothing. At least we are faster up on the mountains. At least we are faster up on the mountains. Ginny is right. Jacob says we thought going through the cave would be the hard part. We were lucky here. But you still have to search on the mountains, and all the preparations will come in handy. Amelia says we should be happy you don't have to explore the dangerous cave. Mayor Connor. So I guess everyone can go home now and wait for news from you then. I hope you find your grandfather soon, Ginny, says Ellen. We will stay by your side until you find your grandpa. Just say the word when you're ready to summit the mountain. Correct. Off to the mountains, Ginny. We'll follow you. Nathan, you can't just ignore my I told you so. Yes, we can. Alright. Up to the mountains to find Grandpa. Because here we are on the top of the mountains. And you can look down and see the lake down there. We're up very, very high. Here's some sloe. The sloe is the first flowering shrub in springtime, and there can hardly be a more beautiful harbinger of spring than its white sea of flowers. Okay. But we must be into berry season then. And you know, there's more mushrooms up here. We can dig stuff, and oh god, that's an alpaca. Here's ginger, a most versatile spice, super in sweet or savory dishes, plus it keeps bad spirits away and makes excellent tea. Whee! If you like spicy tea. An alpaca! and look, there's the, is that a house? Has somebody made this a house? Looks a little bit like a balloon to me. Yeah, someone made some kind of shelter with a balloon.
Huh?
That looks like Walter. Walter. Hello. Hello there. I certainly didn't expect any visitors today, says Grandfather. Are you all right? You've been missing for days. Yes, days, lots of days. Missy, but I know exactly where I am, says Grandfather. Still, you look like a hermit who's lived here for years. That beard. Oh, this thing grows like a weed, I tell you. But what are you all doing here? Rescuing you, says Benny. Rescuing? That's very kind, but I'm doing quite well. No need for rescue. Come, come, let me make you some tea and we can catch up. Well, I think it's time we leave. I'm sure you and Ginny have a lot to discuss, says Nathan. You're sure you're fine staying up here, Walter? Asks Benny. Of course, go on and come back to visit. Well, at least we finally found Grandpa, but what is he up to? Oh, Grandpa, you've given me so much worry. It's nice to have two-legged company again. I love my alpaca friends, but they're not very talkative, says Grandfather. And you, Ginny, my, how you've grown. Grandpa, I don't understand. Why didn't you come back down the mountain and come home? Home? Well, this is home, and I have my alpacas to care for. No, I mean the farm. I sort of took over. Oh, yes, that's why I wrote you. I knew you had a great farmer in you. But you can come back now. We cleared the path down. Path? No, I don't think that's a good idea. Why not? I don't understand. Why did you make the hot air balloon in the first place? Hot air balloon? That sounds quite dangerous. Adventurous even. More your grandmother's style. But you built a balloon and you crashed. Out there, you made a home out of the wreckage. Well, now, how queer. I can't remember. More tea? No, thanks. Did you hit your head when you crashed? Oh, my head is quite fine, yes. But the rest of me, well, I'm not as young as I used to be, eh? I managed to take care of my alpacas, but this place still needs a lot of work. Are you sure you shouldn't come back with me? I'm not sure what I should at this point. No, I can't leave. This place is exactly where I need to be. Alright, maybe I can help with your new home? That would be grand, yes. You've always been so helpful, Ginny. Just let me know when you're ready and I'll tell you about what needs to be done. But make sure you also take your time to enjoy this great scenery up here. Oh, Grandpa. So, I mean, there's a lot to kind of see. We can get some other mushrooms. These are winter mushrooms. If you've ever bought these at the store, you never recognize them in the wild. And it's all because of sunlight. So, help your Grandpa. Snowdrops. I think the flowers look like little fairies dancing together in the air. And if we're going to open this, we would need 100 coins. Okay. Well, first let's talk to Grandpa, see what he wants done. Welcome on my mountain peak, Ginny. Okay, Grandpa, how can we make this a proper home for you? As you can imagine, farming up on these mountains is quite different. The high altitude and lower temperatures make it harder to grow crops, but it also means one can grow entirely new plants. So you started farming up here? I didn't have time for that yet. The alpacas need a lot of care, and my back is no longer as strong as it used to be. Maybe I can help you out a bit. That would be great, Ginny. Can you sow some seeds, please? Of course. What would you like me to sow? Bunching onions. They're well adapted to mountain conditions. Why don't you try planting and harvesting a few? You can get the seeds right here at my farm box. He's been up here long enough to have a farm box. To make a farm box and have seeds in it. Okay. Logic gone. The fruits of labor. Okay, Grandpa, how can I make this a proper home? I'd like to nurse the trees up here so they grow fruit again. That's a great idea. Which one do you want to start with? Hazelnuts. I always like them, and I know someone else who might be happy about it. Would you be so kind as to fertilize the hazelnut tree? That'd help me a great deal. Of course, Grandpa. I'm happy to try my hand at the hazelnut tree. Perfect! There is already a hazelnut sapling over there. It just needs a bit of care. Fertilize the hazelnut sapling. Got it! Once it's strong enough, come back to me again. And then lastly, 4 walls and a roof. Are you sure you're okay living here alone? Alone? I've got all these alpacas keeping me company. You know what I mean. Don't worry, Ginny. This is my home now, though the accommodations could use some work. Well, now that you mention it. Ha! I did the best I could with what I had, but maybe you could rally some help to improve it a bit. I could talk to Benny. He's always happy to lend a hand. Good boy he is. Maybe he can help you with, a proper roof. Okay, I'll go talk to Benny. I'll feel better knowing you don't have to sleep in a makeshift shelter. Me too. Well, all right. Let's do. Put in the unlock here, for this we would need the second field sticker, which we have to get someplace else. And he wants bunching onions. He wants me to plant 4 bunching onions. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all he's got up here. And fertilizer. If you leave them long enough, they will give you beautiful flowers, which surprisingly smell very nice. Actually, chive flowers don't smell that bad. But we have onion seeds, and they'll take a day. Grow. And Puppy is like, I found something. Will you come pick it up? Okay, and how much fertilizer? Grandfather needs bunching onions. He needs 8 of them, but we could only grow 4 at a time. Okay, and this is the hazelnut sapling here. And the hazelnut sapling needs a hazelnut tree sticker and 25 fertilizer, which we don't have 25 fertilizer. So that's going to take a couple days. And we need to talk to Benny and tell, help Grandpa with those 3. Okay. Oh my. Okay, so there's a couple more things up here. Goldenrod. Not only the beautiful golden like bushes of sunlight, but they make excellent tooth medicine. I'm not sure about that one. So there's 4 different trees up here. There's a peach tree, a pear tree, a hazelnut tree, and the plum tree. And I will just keep quiet. And there are also up here, there's a lot of iron stone up here, as you can see. And, so you can get iron easier. I just want to kind of show you around the area a little bit. And you're more likely to get iron stone up here as well. Right now I'm noticing a little bit of a bug with the rock textures, kind of. Like right in here, you can see the lines. I don't know what's going on with that. Licorice Root, a great natural alternative to candy. In fact, unlike candy, licorice is healthy for your teeth. No thank you. Just, no thanks. And there's a pathway down here, which leads to a baby alpaca. Isn't it so cute? So cute, baby cute. Some ginger root. There's a little tree, snow-covered tree over here, some white bunnies, and there's a waterfall. Oh, and look, there's a treasure chest behind this waterfall. Maybe we'll have something special. Oh, it had some picnic baskets. Used a lot of more picnic baskets than I usually do. It's another one. So it gives you cabbage seeds, hot pepper seeds, and bunching onion seeds. And it gives you 8 bunching onion seeds. So if you'd found that first, you wouldn't have had to buy any. Oops! And here's another alpaca, a nice brown one, hanging out, just hanging out. And there's these darker brown logs here, and those are the ones, that's why we need the 10 iron, or the 20 iron, to get a better axe so we can get those hard logs. We only have 7. And this is kind of like a little terraced area in this section. Trying to be quick. You can see there's fishies around too. This is another fishing area. If you like fishing. Whoa! That's why I'm tired. So we're at 11 iron, which is good. And well, even though you can see the trees over there, you can't get to them. It's kind of like, this is the one spot where you kind of wish there was like a little bridge or something. You could put a bridge over the waterfall. But no. Get right over there. That'd be a fun quest to add. Give me more of a bridge. So far I haven't gotten stuck in a while. That's kind of cool. Alright, so we'll go past these bushes, grab the snowdrop. That's kind of rare. And over the bridge, and there's a, there we go, there's 10, so now we only need 15 and 2,000 coins. So nice. Alright, so we need to make 15 more fertilizer. Make the fertilizer and run Benny, and I think I'm gonna call this a session because, you know, we need some more iron and, you know, stuff like that. I hope I have enough eggs to make the fertilizer. I don't know if I do or not. Do I have enough eggs to make the 15 fertilizer? No, but we have enough to make 8, so that will get us closer. We might have to get another chicken. Hey Jenny, how are you? How is your grandpa? Hey Benny, he's doing better than I thought, actually. He did look quite happy up there when we found him. Yeah, so happy he's decided to stay. He really meant it when he left me the farm for good. Wow, so should I say congratulations? Yes, thank you. This has always been a dream of mine. Maybe things kind of happen fast. I don't want to make life up there a bit... I do want to make life up there a bit easier for him, though. Of course, I understand. Is there anything I can do to help? Actually, yes, but only if you have time. Don't worry, I'm very happy to help Walter out. He's like an uncle to me. So what's the plan? I'd like to build him a proper house. I don't want him to freeze to death in that balloon shelter. Oh, we are building a house on that mountain? Oh, and hi! Yeah, so it'd be great if we could build something Sturdier? With those winds up there, I can't imagine why. Haha, says Owen. But to tell you the truth, Ginny, I'm worried about Walter. It's not like him to go off on adventures in floating balloons. He doesn't seem to remember much about the whole thing. And then to insist on staying up there? It's all very odd, says Owen. Penny says, better to help him stay warm and safe then, right? Of course. Penny, I wasn't saying... You're right. Let's focus on the house. It won't be hard building him a little house, but we'll need big iron parts. Oh, yes, definitely. We'll have to build something to withstand that mountain weather. Big iron parts. I should be able to make some of these. You can prepare the rest. Okay, so Penny needs big iron parts, and it doesn't look like we need to buy something for that, but we're going to need, of course, iron. So, like I said, I think we're going to call this a session here. So thank you for listening. Take care of yourselves. Bless. Stay safe. And I will see you in the next video.